Welcome back for the big strong boy, Tyler Bate, starting things off against Xavier Woods tonight. Bate, the inaugural UK champion in WWE. 19 years old, he won that title. And now goes to work on Xavier Woods.
Oh, some old school world of sport wrestling here.
And a tag made to be done.
It's a Vic Falconer for the historians.
Of course.
You shut up! I do not care about any of you! About nobody! Shut your mouth! Shut it!
The dogs are barking in London! Who let the dog out?
Everyone here, you're all on my time. If I want to make you wait, you do as you're told because you're sheep and you wait.
Hey, yo!
Covered by Rhea to win the title. Io still in it. Io still in it. Bianca explaining that it was 2.5, and I believe that was a great count by Bianca Belair. I think Rhea is just starting to get frustrated here. She had Io Sky pinned for a count of 20 earlier on, but the referee had been knocked out after an inadvertent kick by Ripley. And now a riptide to Sky.
And you're telling me that woman isn't going to compete at WrestleMania? That ain't good enough for me.
Wait, Rhea Ripley is angry. Rhea Ripley wants the Women's World Championship. The problem is, she still isn't going to WrestleMania because Io Sky is still the world champion. And she'll face Bianca Belair for the Women's World title in 19 nights at WrestleMania. And I think at this point, guys, Rhea Ripley's like, what does it matter now? England wants blood. Who gives a damn, Rhea said. I'm not going to WrestleMania. I might as well make people pay.
I might as well get some catharsis out of this deal against the woman who cost me the championship in the first place.
Well, that's your opinion, but nonetheless, Rhea Ripley with Bianca Belair in trouble. Bianca may not make it to WrestleMania. A riptide